Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna start reading chapter 2 today. I'm not gonna read the whole thing and then split it up like I did yesterday. I'll just read 5 minutes at a time, so I may or may not get the whole chapter read today. But, chapter 2. I don't know how I made it through grad school with that hanging over me. Well, I do. I learned how to control the massive information from books and walls. It did make studying a million times easier, but I still couldn't control the barrage of messages I got from people. And I still hadn't told Sam or Charlie. "Ollie, are you coming to the party?" Sam asked the morning of graduation. I hadn't given it much thought, but the idea of being pushed up against so many people made me physically ill. It had been 6 months since the attack started, and they hadn't gone away as I had hoped. I had discovered my friend Lizette had been raped and had an abortion. My friend Jordan had molested his sister. Professor Jenkins had been married 3 times, each husband more abusive than the last. And Charlie had failed out of college because he'd had severe depression and a failed suicide attempt. He told us it was test anxiety. Sam had been in a serious car accident as a child and watched his sister die. A sister we didn't know existed. I guess he wasn't the oldest. I wondered if he'd ever remembered her, the way his parents went to such lengths to pretend she'd never existed, and the fact that he didn't look older than 8 or 9 months. Didn't anyone have happy memories? "Allie, are you here?" Sam looked at me concerned. I'd gotten lost in other people's memories again. "What? Oh yeah, spaced off. I don't think so, thanks. Are you okay? You haven't seemed right since those headache things started happening. Have you been able to get into a neurologist? Is your mom's taking new patients?" "Yeah, I'm fine. It's just those headaches. No, he specializes in MS. My doctor and I are still looking because it's weird. A flash headache that's exacerbated by touch? We'll find a neuro soon. Thanks." In truth, I hadn't looked. I hadn't told my doctor about it. I couldn't get a referral for a neurologist without my doctor, and the fewer people who knew, the better. I had gone clubbing with the guys once. Stupid, I know. So many images of so many strangers flashed through my mind in a nanosecond. I actually fainted. When I came to, there was a gaggle of people surrounding me, touching me. I yelled again. Charlie came through for me. He played it off like I was drunk and escorted me to his car and drove me home. I almost told him that night. He had to touch me to get me home, to play off that I was drunk. I saw his father again. I knew the woman he called Mom was his stepmother. He didn't talk about his bio mother much. Just that his parents got divorced when he was 7. His dad got custody of the 2 boys and got remarried when he was 10. That night I saw his parents fight. A lot. I saw his mother leave. I saw his dad cry. His father, who didn't know Charlie, had seen, and now I saw. I saw his father file for a contested divorce, even though Charlie didn't understand then. I saw him using drugs in their home. I saw him lose their home and move into that motel. It was amazing Charlie and his brother turned out as well as they did. I knew his dad had gotten remarried, become the mayor, so he pulled his life together. I wish I'd seen those memories. I wanted something happy. Was it human nature to carry drudgery around forever, even subconsciously? But something stopped me from telling him that night. Maybe it was that I knew too much now. I couldn't look at anyone without wanting to cry. All of their suffering made me feel selfish and childish for carrying around the hurt that my dad was gone. My father who'd loved me unequivocally, who was able to provide for us even after he died. He'd been a broker. As such, he always bought and sold the right stocks at the right time. And my mother was in her late 30s by the time I was born. He was early 40s. They were well set in their professions. Mama was a lawyer. She worked until she got sick. I didn't feel like school or daycares raised me. Mama and Dad were both self-employed and could arrange their schedules around me. So here I was, a woman with 2 loving parents and plenty of money, moaning and moping that her dad died. I felt like a heel after what I'd seen other people go through. Sam walked away, giving me an air fist bump. I knew it was hard for him not to touch me. We're both huggers and had known each other practically our whole lives. I wanted so badly to go to the party. I wanted so badly to be normal, whatever the hell that was. But I knew I wouldn't go.